Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday! I don't know if anyone will come on. It'd be cool if you do. But if not, that's okay too. This is Tammy Lowe, the Lazy Northern Gardener, and I just got to say a couple things today. So, I went to my hair lady, my stylist. Shout out to Chroma Salon because they do a fantastic job. My stylist name is Karen. She's wonderful. She works with me on everything that I want to do that's kind of crazy. Sometimes I'll come in with really long hair and she'll say, why do you want to cut it all? Or sometimes I'll try a different color. And so far, I really like the colors that I have right now. So she is good about, she notated what colors, and every time I go in, she gives me what it is I'm looking for, and she knows exactly where to go and what to do. But you can also see, yay, I got it all cut off in the back because I like a cool neck and I don't like having to put my hair up all the time in the back. So she does a wonderful job. This is Chroma Salon, 23 and Card Road, and everyone should go there. Chroma Salon. They do need appointments. They do walk-ins. They'll do walk-in appointments for haircuts, but for a color, you're gonna want to make an appointment. And I have like several colors. She calls them highlights and lowlights, is what she puts in for mine, and I just really like it because I don't know, I just really like these colors. And she fixed my bangs. So here's the thing. There are a lot of people, like, okay, because I'm a lazy gardener. I'm lazy as far as like, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I don't want to waste a lot of energy or money or resources or emotional resources, whatever it might be. So when my bangs were really, really, really long, I think you could see them on a previous live video. I had cut them like really short, and I said, "Yay, they're out of my eyes." Well, of course, when you do your own bangs, you cut your own hair. Your stylist knows. So instead of me making a short appointment to go in and get it cut and taking the time to get it done professionally by somebody who knows what they're doing, I did them myself previously. And the stylists are not stupid. They know when customers have done their own thing. So what I wanted to mention today, just real quick, because I'm on my way, I've got a bunch of different errands I need to run today. But I wanted to mention to you that a professional gardener like myself, professional consultant like myself, professional coach like myself, I've seen a lot and I've done a lot, and I know how to get the best bang for your dollar. I know the things that work better. I know the things that don't work as well. And those are the kind of headaches that I don't want you to have to do. I don't want you to have to do research into what to plant and where to plant and how to do it. I don't want you to have to do research about where in your space is the best place for particular plants, or which plants should go where so they can do the best. I want to be able to do that work for you so that when I get done, like with an installation, or I get done with a design plan or whatever, like if it's a design plan I draw for you, all you have to do are follow the measurements and put the plants in correctly. Or if it's an install, all you have to do, hopefully, is do the watering, kind of keep an eye on the plants, make sure they're not overwatered or underwatered, and then just watch them grow and enjoy them, and then just do the regular maintenance. But I want to take all that research, that overthinking, and the things that we do when we try to do things ourselves, and all the time that we spend. I want to take that out of the equation for you and do that for you. That's why you would pay me as a professional, is to be able to I already have the knowledge base. I can put it in action for you. And then you can just enjoy it. So like, if I had made appointments to get my bangs cut professionally by Karen at Chroma Salon, who knows what she's doing. Look at this this is beautifulness to me. I love it. It's short in the back, it's longer in the front. I can put these sides up when I'm working if I want to. I can leave them down. It's not going to bug me. I'm going to stay cool. But she knows what she's doing. She's a professional. If you've tried to cut your hair at home by yourself, it may not have turned out as what you wanted. Or you think back to like, some of us will get this reference, the bowl cuts, where mom would take a bowl, put it on your head, and then just follow the lines around the bowl edges, and that was your bowl cut haircut. And that's what you got as a kid, because in our area, we were too poor to go to get a haircut all the time. And people who would go get their hairs cut, they would pay people to get their hair cut. Oh, they were rich. Well, the results aren't going to turn out as you may want if you do not invest the money in a professional. I have a friend, bless her heart, she hasn't grown food lately. She has pots that could grow food if she wanted to, and she said, well, isn't it too late to start? Well, as I mentioned in a video beforehand, it is not too late to start, not with shorter season growing plants. So tomatoes, there are tomatoes that will grow up, there are cucumbers that will grow up. I have suckers for tomatoes. I can more than glad to give them to my friend, and she can plant them. She would do, she's got like 6-inch pots, she thinks. She says about a foot. There were some shrubs in there. She could put 1 or 2 tomato suckers in there and water them every day. Plant them deep, water them every day, and they would do fine. And not use topsoil, because she mentioned about topsoil. I said, no, don't use topsoil. You want to use potting soil, because you're using containers. If you're starting with containers, just use potting soil. That's going to give you your best option, your best bet for right now. And a lot of potting soils already have fertilizer and stuff in them. So I just want to see people growing things, just successfully. Again, if it's one tomato plant, if it's one sunflower, if it's one group of cosmos, if it's one pot of petunias, whatever it might be, I just want to start seeing people grow things. So she said, well, maybe I'll come by after work and pick up some seeds from you. And I'm like, that's fine. Because she's like, I don't even know, where do you get your seeds? I said, well, I get mine online. She goes, well, I don't even know. See, I probably wouldn't have time to order them online and plant them and get them growing. I was like, guess what? I have some seeds. So people can give me a lot of different reasons why they're not growing things. But I'm darn tootin', I'm going to help you grow things. It may be against your will. I'm going to force you to grow this tomato, okay? I just want to see people starting to grow things successfully and gaining some confidence from 1 or 2 things they can grow successfully, and then moving on to other things, because it's exciting. Let's see what else. So a professional can troubleshoot for you. So when my stylist, Karen at Chroma Salon at 23 and Card, when she first helped me with these colors, decide the colors, we went back and forth about which colors to do, what looks good with what. She knows about highlights and she knows about lowlights. She knows about base colors. She knows what my natural hair color is, which I hope no one else will ever know. But with her help, we came up with a color scheme. And now I've decided I really like it. I'm going to keep using it. She's recorded it. So with my help, I can help you come up with a garden scheme. Whether it's one container, whether it's 400 square feet you want to fill with pollinating plants, whether it's 100 square feet and you just want to grow tomatoes, or you just want to grow zucchinis, or you just want to grow marigold, whatever your favorite flower might be, I can help get you set up so that you can get going. The 2 installs we did recently, these were pretty beginner gardeners. So one of them was overwatering. I was able to troubleshoot with her, and we figured out that that was the problem, because the plants looked like they were melting, and then they had yellow leaves at the bottom. And she was following the watering schedule that I gave her, But I also didn't tell her like how long to be at each plant. So like if it's just a little sunflower seed, I was trying to think about when I do stuff at home, how do I water? So if it's a small sunflower seedling, I might stand there with the watering can and count to 2, like 1,002, go to the next one, 1,002, go to the next one, 1,002, go to the next one, for little seedlings. If it's something larger, maybe it's a 4-inch pot, and I put it in, maybe I count to 5. 1, 2, 3, and I'm watering like around the bottom, around the stem, to 5, and then I move to the next plant. So I recognize that I did not say what duration to stay there. Now, if it's a larger pot, like it's a butterfly bush or a Joe Pye weed shrub in a larger pot, it's going to take longer to stand there with either the hose, not on full blast, but on like a steady stream, or with a watering can. Maybe I got to stand there for the count to 10 or to 15. I'm doing that every day the first week. But it's going to vary. But what I don't want to see people do is just stand there with the hose and not know how long. So they just keep the water going. And with overwatering, when the plant goes limp and melty and the leaves at the bottom are yellow, you think, as a new gardener, naturally you're going to think, oh my gosh, it's dry. It needs more water. So then you add more water, which is the problem. But if you don't know that, and we can't kind of put our heads together and come up with a solution, collaborate. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about collude, and that's not it. Collaborate, put our heads together and come up with a solution. Then the plants are just going to die, and all that time that I spent going shopping for your plants and planting your plants out, and then when we planted them, the time we spent planting them and prepping the soil and stuff is almost wasted because that plant died. So I don't want to see plants die. So my point is, whenever possible, don't cut your banks at home. Go to your stylist, make the appointment. It really doesn't take very long. They can usually get them cut dry. Don't try and cut your hair by yourself. Get your professional to do it. That's what they do all day long. That's what they've done for a long time in their careers. Thousands and thousands. They've seen thousands of heads. They've seen thousands of colors. They know how different colors interact with other things. And so it's the same with your gardening. If you want to be a do-it-yourselfer, have at it. Think about hiring a professional to make a design for you. Think about having me out for consultation. 1 hour on site. I walk the grounds with you. I still need to, and I need to walk you through what a consultation report would look like when we're done. But I will take lots of pictures. I will tell you verbally my recommendations, and then I write it all up in a report for you, and then you get that report. And so you could decide from my consultation, I tell you exactly what I recommend, you could decide to go ahead and do all these things yourself. But at least you have someone guiding you in the right direction, you know? Like, let's say we're going to go to the beach. Somebody who's never been to Metro Beach, or what do they call it now, St. Clair? They may not be able to point you in the right direction. They may point you over to Kensington because that's the beach they know. They may point you south and think, well, they're going to go down to Belle Isle. There's a beach down there. They may not know. But a professional is going to know how to help you best in your particular situation, okay? So, just like don't cut your banks at home on your own. Let a professional do that for you. Don't try and color your hair on your own if you don't know what you're doing, especially highlights. I would never trust myself to do highlights. I used to do a box in one color, and I could do that myself, and I still missed areas. So, just like you would use a professional for your hair, a professional plumber, a professional electrician, get a professional gardener. Maybe you and I aren't going to be a good fit. Maybe I'm a peach and you don't like peaches, and that's okay. If you want someone closer to your area, I can guide you toward a garden consultant, a garden coach, someone you can trust. If you're looking for maintenance, I can guide you toward a gardener who does specifically maintenance, where they're pruning, they're pulling weeds, they're adding mulch for you. You already have established gardens, you're ready to go. If you just want to design and you have a square footage in mind and you have plants in mind, or you have an area that's just plain and you want something beautiful to go in there, then contact me and I can help you with that. All right? So that's about it. I got the rumblies and my tumblies. I'm hungry, so I'm going to get some food. And I already got my gas. and I'm sitting here wasting gas in the air conditioning, but it's not a waste because it's for you guys. That's why I want to tell you this stuff. But then I also have to go to Tractor Supply Company, shout out to Tractor Supply Company in Chesterfield, and get some chick food because the chicks are hatching under broody. Woohoo! Woo, 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 woo! One is fully out of its shell already. So cute and fluffy. It's black with some yellow, and it's from a giant, the big black chickens from the big brown eggs. So it's going to be one of those. Don't know if it's a rooster or a hen yet. I'll find out. Some of the others are pipping, which means they're putting little holes in the shell, and you can hear them peep, 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 peep. So that's exciting. So I need to get some chick food for them to put in the chick food feeder thing to keep near them where broody is, and check on them and see how they're doing. So I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to get chick food, and then I'm going to go back home. And I'm going to try to put together something showing you what a consultation would look like. I'll take names out to protect the innocent from some real life consultations I had, and I'll show you the work that I do, and I'll show you some of the photos and recommendations, and so you kind of have an idea. So consultation, 1 hour consultation face to face, just to get the lay of the land and get that consultation report. Those cost $150, but from there you can do whatever you want to with it. And I would put a guarantee out that says, listen, if you follow XYZ steps, the health of your shrubs, your trees, your plants, your garden in general is going to be better. And I'm gonna give you recommendations that don't involve insecticides, that don't involve chemical sprays like fertilizer concoctions, that don't involve herbicides necessarily. One thing we get an herbicide, that'd be Creeping Charlie. I'm doing that in the spring. Come hell or high water, I'm getting rid of my Creeping Charlie next year because it's invading everywhere. I don't like it, and I know there are specific herbicides I can apply carefully without affecting myself or the animals involved in my care, and without it affecting the whole environment. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. But a professional. Think of a professional. So that's all. Happy Saturday, and I love y'all, and I want you to learn and grow some more. If you've got questions, put them in this video in the comment section, or I think you can post them to the Lazy Northern Gardener page, and I can answer them for you at a different time. But I hope you guys are all having a great Saturday. It's supposed to rain tomorrow in our area. Hopefully it'll rain enough to count as a water day, and I will catch up with you later. So Burger King, here I come. Yes, the Lazy Northern Gardener. She must eat fast food. She does eat some vegetables, but she does eat some fast food too. So love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.